Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my 16-week pregnancy update video. I can't believe I'm 16 weeks already. I'm 16 weeks today on the dot. It has gone really slow. I feel like it's taken forever just to get to this point. So much has happened, so it has been like a crazy ride so far. But I thought I would do not all the time, not every week, but maybe every fortnight or two updates in the month or something. I'll do a pregnancy update video just so I can share with you guys how I'm going with my two little twinnies going on. I'm 16 weeks pregnant. That it just feels so crazy. I feel like it's gone slow, but I feel like it's going to go really fast from now. And if I keep sounding like I'm running out of breath, I've got no breath. Like, they're only little still, but they're taking up a lot of room. So the app that I use to track my pregnancy, which I did talk about in one of my videos, I use the Pregnancy Plus app. So I'm in my second trimester, 16 weeks, 24 weeks to go, and the babies are the size of, I haven't even checked this today. The babies, oh hold on, wrong app, are the size of, I just go by fruit, so a navel orange. A navel orange is pretty big. Like, I don't know if they mean round or length. So length is 13 centimeters and weight is 104 grams. So they're still really little, but not, but my last ultrasound, which was 10 weeks, they were growing ahead, so they gave me a different due date. So I was given the 23rd of July from the start. This time I tracked like my periods and like when we, you know, so then I had a proper, like, I knew where we were. I did all of that, and from the start they said that my due date, like, I was on point, but they're going a little bit ahead of time, so they gave me a due date of the 18th of July, which will be confirmed when I go to the hospital, which I have a hospital appointment tomorrow to get some scans and some checks done. We're going to see some specialists, and they're just going to check over the babies, make sure that everything is fine, which is so nerve-wracking, but it's twins, so I guess everybody's just a bit excited. But hopefully tomorrow we are going to find out the sex of the babies. I know a lot of people get told at 16 weeks, some people get told at 12 weeks, some people get told don't have to wait till 19 weeks, which is when I had to wait with Lily. So we're hoping we can find out tomorrow, because I'm super impatient. Even though I haven't got a lot longer left, I still have my scan booked in, at an ultrasound clinic, but they will obviously tell me at the hospital whether just to go back to the hospital or go to them, which I hope I go to them because I've already paid for it. So that is super frustrating. I am super organized and I like to just go with my plan. But anyway, I have not been weighing myself. With Lily, I was very, well, even after I had Lily, when I was working out previously and trying to lose weight, I was very obsessed with weighing myself, knowing my weight, knowing what I've lost, knowing what I've put on, and the same with Lily. And I put on 30 plus kilos with Lily. It was a massive regret for me. I just took pregnancy as, oh my god, I can eat everything, I don't have to exercise, I don't have to do anything, I can relax. So it really caught up on me. My body obviously was not happy. I had stretch marks, I had super dry skin. It was just terrible. And the photos, I look back, my face is swollen, I had a lot of fluid, I was not taking care of my body. So this time I am just trying to take super good care of myself. I have my juicer, so I'm trying to have a fresh juice in the mornings. Just trying to make sure I'm having a lot of veggies. Obviously I have cravings and I do give in to those cravings, but I just make sure I have nutritional things as well. So I have not been weighing myself, and I've actually asked my doctor, and I will when I see my midwife, to actually not tell me unless it's concerning, because I'm having twins. I'm obviously going to put on a lot more weight. I'm going to put on double the weight. I actually haven't been told how much is the perfect weight for me to put on. but obviously when I see a midwife, that is when I will be informed. I just don't want to be worried about my weight. I just want to really enjoy my pregnancy and just take some really good care of myself. I have already got a plan for after my pregnancy and like losing the weight. I've got to consult with my doctor and stuff about I want to try and do keto. I want to give that a go. I'm going to start working out again. At the moment I have got the Mummy Trainer program, which is an at-home program. It is for like your Kegel exercises and all of that Kegel, like your muscles down there, because I had a really strong Kegel, I don't know what to call that, but I had a really strong area down there, and now that I'm pregnant it has kind of gone out the window, which I'll get into a funny story. So I'm just doing that every now and then when I'm feeling up to it, but I'm really missing working out 5 days a week just for like my mental health and just to get out of the house. But yeah, that's pretty much it so far. My bump really hasn't grown that much. I haven't been vomiting as much as I was previously. My first trimester I pretty much vomited every day, every hour, everything. I up every night vomiting. It's kind of gone away, like I don't have to take my nausea tablets, but sometimes I do get really sick and I vomit, and it's just not a good feeling. I hate vomiting so much. It's like a phobia. I've been struggling to sleep, which is so weird. It's been really hard. I just am not comfortable at all, and I just can't relax at night. So it'll actually be really interesting to see. I know they move, but just kind of, I know they're on, this is my left, on my right side, because I feel little movements, but just kind of see where they are, if they're on my bladder or not, because I am so uncomfortable. Sorry guys, I'm wriggling around because I'm just trying to get super comfy. Pretty much it. So I'm going to tell you guys about some things that have happened. So I'm going to let you guys know the date, because it's the only way I'm going to remember. So today is the 5th, Tuesday the 5th. Last Thursday I dropped Lily to kindy, and I was like, I'm gonna run to the Westfield, which is about 5 minutes from where Lily's kindy is. I had to grab Lily some swimming goggles and a cap, and I wanted to get the wash and soak jars from Kmart, and I wanted to get some stretchy dresses and some new underwear. Walking around Kmart, had my trolley, I'm totally fine. I got there, went up to Supre, got a dress and some basic singlets, and then I went into Kmart, which is down the other end. I was feeling fine, and then I was looking at the goggles, trying to pick out goggles. My vision went all blurry. I felt like I couldn't breathe. My head, it's like I wasn't in my body. So I I went straight to the self-checkout, brought my stuff, and I was like, I just need to run to my car, and I wasn't far from my car where I parked. So I started to walk, and then I was like, oh my god, I'm going to collapse. Luckily there was a lady at the front of Kmart, there usually is someone at the front of Kmart, but I'm glad it was a lady, and they had the new velvet pink chair and like bench sitting there, and I like plonked on there, and she like came running over, because I plonked over and I just went straight like down and landed on my trolley. And she came over and she's like, are you okay, what's wrong, are you like, do you want me to call a medic, do you want me to call an ambulance? And I just like explained to her, I am pregnant with twins, I can't see, my vision, my head, I'm sweaty, I don't know what's wrong. So they have like our first aid people in Kmart, obviously. They came down, they were super lovely, they got me some water. They were just, because I was like, I have no one to call. Jack was in Brisbane, everybody works like far away from where I was. I didn't have anybody to call. I was like, I should be fine. Just if worst comes to, if I knew I wasn't feeling 100%, that I would just get them to call an ambulance and I'll go straight to hospital. I sat down, I drank a lot of water, and I was like, I sat and they were talking. They were trying to talk to me at the start, and I couldn't really talk. I couldn't respond. They were asking me questions, and I was just like, yes, no, like I couldn't. Probably sat there for about 20 minutes, and then I stood up and I felt fine, and I was like, I'm fine. I'm all good. I feel fine now that I've had some water and I've sat. They were really worried. I felt fine, like I know when I feel fine, but if it was going to happen again, like I wouldn't have gotten up. So that happened. And then today I went to Woolies, which is just down the road, which I live near my uncle and auntie, so I was like thinking before I left, if anything goes wrong I know I can call my uncle, but he wasn't home, so I went down anyway. I was like, I'm gonna be fine, I'll be fine, I've got Lily with me, we're just gonna get some groceries. No, not even halfway through, I probably was in the middle aisle, it happened again, and I just went straight to the self-serve lady. Again, a really nice lady. I like wanted to cry. She like sat me on the bench at the front. She pushed the trolley over for me with Lily in it. I didn't want to scare Lily. She was talking to Lily, talking to me, helped me out, got me a bottle of water again. I just sat there and I said, this has happened before, I just need to sit down, and explain why I'm having twins. They're not being very nice to me. Yeah, and then I felt fine again, and I got up and I finished my grocery shopping and I got home, which was today. I think I said today. So that happened again, which is kind of concerning. I'm worried that it is my glucose levels or something to do with gestational diabetes, which I did not have with Lily, but I am worried that I might have it this time, which is super scary. I just think it's just super scary. I know it's only while you're pregnant and it's not a forever thing, but it is what it is, and I have to wait till I see my doctor again. I don't know if the hospital is going to help me that much because I am just going there for a scan. So I have to book in and go see my doctor and have all that checked out. But while I'm at home and I'm cleaning all day, doing washing, hanging washing out, folding clothes, cooking dinner, doing it, like I do a lot during the day around home. This never happens. It's every time I go out to the shops. So I definitely don't think I will be going to the shops alone, especially when it's just me and Lily, because I don't want to scare her and I don't want to like collapse. I definitely won't be going on my own anymore. So that has happened to me in the past couple of weeks, and this is a funny one which I'm super embarrassed about, but I honestly could not believe it was happening. Me and Jack had gone out for lunch on Sunday, so today's Tuesday, Sunday just gone. We went out for lunch, we had lunch, I had like the yummiest Caesar salad. I had to go to Officeworks because I had brought the wrong size sprocket printing paper, so I wanted to go to return it, and Jack had to get a passport photo for our job coming up. So we're walking around Officeworks. I was looking for the crystal file little box that I've seen all over Instagram, to just organize like Lily's kindy stuff and like our paperwork and stuff, because we are moving soon, so I just want to like go through everything. And then I was drinking a bowl of water as we're going around, just because I was like, oh my god, I have Jack with me, but I don't want this to happen again. I was totally fine. I sneezed like 3 times. That's why I'm talking about my, and I was standing in the aisle and I sneezed and it was like my whole blood. I didn't even have to go to the toilet or anything, and I wet myself, which I was so embarrassed about. I like ran out of the shops. Jack had thought I'd spilt water. He like could not believe it. So I am working on my Kegel muscles, which is so weird because before I've never had this problem before. I never had it with Lily. I've never had bladder issues or anything like that. So that's why I'm like, are these babies like on my bladder? For me to like sneeze, it was like my waters broke. Like it just like, it wasn't like a full gush of water. It was like, it like dribbled a little, like wet myself a little bit. It's super embarrassing to share, but it was so funny, and love you, love you, love you, love you. It was just super embarrassing and super funny, and I thought it would be so funny to look back at this video and remember this. So that has happened. I haven't had any weird cravings. My breasts have grown. I'm just trying to think about what to update you guys on, but that's pretty much it. I haven't really got a lot going on. I honestly have been a homebody just because I just still haven't been feeling 100%, and when I do go out I like have like a fainting attack. But I'm so excited to hopefully be able to share with you guys within the next week or so the sex of the babies. I cannot wait to start buying colours. So impatient. I didn't want to have 2 girls, but now I'm like, oh my god, 2 girls, like we can all match. Us 4 could all match, and then I'm like, oh, but I really want a boy. So if I have one of each I'd be super happy, but I'm super excited to find out what we are having. And yeah, so I hope I've given you guys a complete update on my 16-week pregnancy and what has been going on and how I'm feeling and what's coming ahead in the future with my pregnancy. Like I said, I'm super excited to find out the sex of these babies, which you guys will see in a video. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this update, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.